Hey guys, welcome back to the Matrix Man channel, and in this video I want to share with you guys my take on this topic, and I want you also to share your views on this topic as well in the comment below. So the topic of the day is, should a man put his hand on a woman? The very fact that we're asking this question state that maybe one is doing it. And if any of us are doing it, like I said, this is my disclaimer. I don't support anyone, whether it be male or female, in a relationship or anything like that, is beating or abusing anyone in that relationship. I think that shouldn't be taking place on that level, because not because you love me, but if it sort of become that physical between both of you, you can rest assured that it can pass a level where one of you guys might lose your life, one might end up in prison. So maybe vice versa. So you don't want to have your relationship to go down that pathway. So back to point here now. We always hear of physical or domestic violence taking place in a relationship, but the common norm is always to blame the man. So the man is weak, or the man is this, or the man is that. But don't we all agree that even when we was a child growing up, our grandparents who raised us, most of us, our mother, auntie, cousins, sisters who raised us, sometimes they beat us so hard that sometimes you wonder if there's a man behind those two arms or that one arm. So how comes they're allowed to beat us so badly when it was raising and growing up? And even you move on to school and our teachers, do the same as well. In pretty much certain countries that it's allowed. Then how comes it is natural for that to happen? But when it comes to relationship, we're saying, well, I don't think a woman is beating a man. It's more of a man beating a woman. If we have the historical evidence that says that mothers, auntie, sisters, cousins was beating us when we was younger, they are girls. Our brother and sisters to grow up together. Sisters always, hit us sometimes, and we maybe hold her by her throat for a minute, and she sort of scream, "Mommy coming, blaming you." But she didn't see when, your sister, was physically abusing you. So from that tender age, we see where women have been shattered. Where physical violence is concerned, they never see wrong, they never do wrong in that sense. But I do believe that both sexes are guilty of that. The same way how a man can raise his arm, I do believe a woman can raise her arm. But why when she raises her arm, it's always be in defense. People have to defend her why she raised her arm. But when a man does it, then he should have able to contain his anger, his wrath, his this, his that. But the same way how a woman is allowed to express her different kind of range of emotions, then why, it's always have that kind of backage or support group. But when a man does scream or shout, then he's coming off like a freak or something, freak of nature. I don't understand that. So the point is this. If a woman in any time in schooling or parenting can hit a child, hit you as a child, or grow up school teachers hitting you as a female teacher, then like I said, we can see in society where women on a whole is to how to blame, just as how we're blaming or they are blaming that man. We should also able to walk away from a situation before we get to that physicalness. Yes, it should be able to resolve differently. Yes, I agree on that. But we are not saying that. If you look even anywhere, maybe on YouTube here, and also on Facebook or any social media, you can see on World Star Hip Hop where girls and girls beating each other up seriously. You know what I mean? So we see even them beating up the man, they're beating up other people. They get into different kind of altercation, which is so physical that you say, shit, is that a woman? Yes, it is a woman. So why are we pretending so hard as if women cannot lift her hands? And if she do lift her hands, then the nation out there to say, well, then it's the man who pissed her off. But how about when it's girl and girl, when girl beats up another man or beats up another woman? What is that? Who pissed her off? The same thing when it comes to rape. When you hear the term, by the time the term rape come out of someone's mouth, is you see a male figure in your mind straight away. When it comes to physical abuse, the first thing comes to your mind is a male. So what if it's two female together in a relationship? What is that? So at the end of the day, let's not pretend as if women always be weak, because most cases, sometimes women are physically stronger than some men in a relationship. These modern times, you see more women more muscular than some men. So if it's based off of strength, a lot of women are more stronger physically than some men. So it's not based off of strength, brute force only. We have to take in consideration, so as long as you raise a hand in a relationship, you're almost as guilty as the other person. So let's not hide away and duck away when it comes to that physical side in a relationship where we think all the time is have to blame the man. The woman also at times have to blame, because there are a lot of relationships out there where the woman is so physically abusive to her man, mentally abusive and different things, just as the male version as well. So leave your comments in the description below and we can share our thoughts and input on this particular topic. Please like, share, and subscribe to my channel. Please come back for more and keep thinking outside of the box. Peace.